Absolutely Focused Radio Podcast, Breaking Cycles and Building Strength, Season 3, Episode 14.
Welcome back to Absolutely Focused Radio Podcast, where we break down real-life struggles, generational cycles, and personal growth. No fluff, just raw truth. I'm your host, Daniel Nelson, aka ThaBudd, your sobriety buddy. Here with the Sobriety Crew. J. Marie with the stats and the hard facts. Chucky Chip bringing the tech on deck. Marcus, the motivator, dropping that motivation for the nation. Before we dive in, I need a quick favor. Subscribing helps more than you know. If you find value in this, hit that subscribe button and share so we can keep pushing these real conversations forward. Now, let's get into it, because today's topic, this one's heavy, but it's necessary.
Why did you stop drinking?
For this reason exactly. Because now, with a clear mind, you finally see it for what it is. No drink to sink you into ego, pride, or violence. No drink to cloud your judgment when you're being disrespected. No drink to numb the pain of a one-sided relationship. No drink to make you compete against your own children for love. No drink to cover up disconnection, lack of empathy, or absence of accountability. Because let's be real, it's better to die of old age than to die from pain, from disrespect, from a life where love was never reciprocated. And if that hit deep, J. Marie is about to hit you with the stats, facts, and the reality behind it.
The Silent War. How they turn everyone against you.
You ever notice how it's never one big event that makes people turn against you? It happens slowly, word by word, story by story. First, they start subtly changing the way people see you. Then they start discrediting everything you do. Then they redefine your sacrifices as control. Finally, they convince everyone that you are the problem. And what do next? They strip you of your masculinity. They act like the house should stay dark because you pay the light bill. They demand respect but never give any. They make it seem like you should be grateful for doing what you're supposed to do. And when you finally speak up, what do you get? Get over it. Oh, brother. Please, let me tell you something. Dismissing a man's pain doesn't make it disappear. It makes him disappear. But here's my warning to you. When you see the mask slip, don't hand them another disguise. Because once they show you who they really are, you have to ask yourself, how many more times am I going to let this happen? How much more of myself am I willing to lose? What am I teaching my kids if I stay silent? J. Marie, let's talk about the stats and the hard facts.
The psychological toll on alienated fathers, stats, and hard facts.
Daniel, you just laid out exactly what happens when men are pushed to the sidelines in their own families. But let's talk about what that does to a man.
How alienation affects fathers' mental health.
56% of alienated fathers experience severe depression. Nearly 1 in 3 report suicidal thoughts or self-harm tendencies. Over 70% say they no longer feel like themselves due to emotional exhaustion.
How it impacts their physical health.
Chronic stress from alienation increases the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and premature aging. Fathers who experience prolonged emotional distress are more likely to suffer from substance abuse. And here's the hardest part. 85% of kids raised without an active father develop abandonment issues. 90% of homeless and runaway youth come from father-absent homes. When they grow up, they regret it. But by then, years have been lost. This isn't just a father's issue. It's a family issue, a generational issue, a cycle that needs to stop. Chucky Chip, let's talk about how technology plays a role in this.
The role of technology in parental alienation.
Thanks, Jane Marie. And you know what? Technology is making this even worse. Here's how. Social media manipulation. One-sided narratives spread faster than the truth. Text and call blocking. Fathers get cut off from their kids with the press of a button. Digital gaslighting. Fake screenshots, twisted messages. It's all being used as ammo. The internet keeps receipts, but it also spreads lies faster than facts. Fellas, if you've ever felt like your reality is being rewritten, you're not crazy. It's happening, and the data backs it up. Marcus, let's bring it home with some motivation.
Marcus, the Motivator. Motivation for the nation.
All right, kings, let's talk. You may be erased from their narrative, but you will never be erased from the truth. Here's how to hold your ground. Stay present, even when they don't see you. Write letters, keep a journal. Document the love they'll one day need to remember. Never speak with hate, even when you've been hated. The truth will come out. When it does, let them look back and see a father who never stopped loving them. Take care of yourself. Your mental health matters. Find support, therapy, or brotherhood to remind you you are not alone. Because at the end of the day, your kids will grow up. They will ask questions. And when they do, be the man they can come back to.
Final affirmations. Sobriety Crew.
You are not erased. You are not forgotten. You are still their father.
Your story is yours. No technology can delete your truth.
The comeback is always greater than the setback.
And remember, stay awesome and smile on purpose, 'cause you are the purpose.
Join the Sobriety Crew.
Now, before we go, I want to send a word of inspiration to anybody out there fighting for their peace, their sobriety, and their truth. It takes one acorn to grow into a forest. You are that acorn. You are the start of something greater. You are worth more than a temporary escape. So, join us, subscribe, share. Let's build a movement that heals, that inspires, and that holds the truth above all. This is Absolutely Focused Radio Podcast. I am Daniel Nelson, aka ThaBudd, your sobriety buddy. And until next time, stay awesome and smile on purpose, 'cause you are the purpose.
I embrace my fate. No more chains to bind me. I'm ready to elevate. I found my voice. It's loud and clear. Embracing my power. Shedding my fear. No more chains. I'm finally free. Breaking these bonds. It's just me. Can't you see? I claim my worth. I'm rising high. With love in my heart.